In restaurant talk, back of the house is the kitchen area where the chefs use their skills and talents to bring their creations to the waiting diners. Each week, we visit a restaurant and go to the back of the house to meet some of the talented people that are a part of our Lake County community. Our host is Valerie Hart, who for 35 years has been a food writer, restaurant critic, culinary teacher, and cookbook author. Let's join her now as we enter the wonderful world of creativity in the kitchens of Lake County to explore the back of the house.
This is the one and only Wasabi, just north of Walmart on 441, technically still in Mount Dora territory. And you are like my family.
Yeah.
We have been going to eat at your restaurant, well, 16 years over at Gold Triangle, and now you've been here 6 years. We did Wasabi when they first opened up. They opened up in 2008 in this location. Huge. And coming from that tiny little restaurant where we thought we discovered you all by ourselves, and we did. But Christine, you're all grown up.
I know, it's been a while.
And 4 girls and 1 boy.
Yes.
Now look, when we first started coming, you were all children and you were sitting at the table shelling peas and putting together things, and you learned how to use the cash register and be a cashier at the age of about 9. All of you.
Start us young.
Do me a favor. Tell me about your sisters very quickly. It is a story that should be known. Your eldest.
Yes. My oldest sister is Kim. She started first with my dad at the restaurant. She was co-chef basically.
And she was the queen of Eustis High School.
Yes, she was. She was prom queen.
I remember.
She now lives in D.C., but she went to school in Ohio State. She went there scholarship, and now she's an anesthesiologist. She's married to a corporate lawyer, and yeah, they live in D.C. She works in the hospital.
All 4 of the girls received full scholarships. Ohio State, University of Florida, FAU,
and UF, and my little brother's at UF as well.
And most of you have gone into the medical profession of one sort or another.
Yes. Yep.
Go ahead. You're amazing. You are now where?
I'm at Shands Hospital. I work in the neurosurgery department. I'm a nurse. Yep.
I don't know whether it's a family thing that you all did something right, or if it's a background thing. What do you think?
I think it's a little bit of both. I mean, in Asian culture itself, we're known to work very hard and put a lot into our academic career, but I think also just an example of my parents really helped show us hard work ethic and just appreciate everything and not take for granted anything. So we work very hard at what we do.
I know, but 5 children all coming out right. I mean, we all tried.
Well, my parents, like my dad has always been someone that really cares about things he does. So he's always about excellence. So I mean, the food he puts out, whatever he does, he wants it to be top quality. So he's always taught us the same way. Whatever you do, you know, have excellence in it. So
it's a wonderful treatise, and your food is excellent.
Yeah,
the only problem with your restaurant is there's too much of it. And I see people loading their plates and loading their trays, and oh my goodness, and I wonder, when are they going to stop? I mean, at a price that I don't know how you make a profit, but we'll talk about that later. Okay. Now, would you like to cook?
Yeah.
The last time we were here, it was the assembly line.
Yes.
400 people came in at 11 o'clock, and it was a circus. So before the circus begins, I'm going to ask, by the way, this is Fat. Fat is the owner, but they call you Skinny.
Yeah.
I can't imagine why. Okay. Skinny Fat is going to, or Fat Skinny, is you're going to cook for us.
Yeah, all right.
Come on.
Okay,
all right.
That's snow pea.
So he's going to start with some snow peas, and he's just going to boil it in some hot water and chicken broth.
All right. Christine will narrate. You cook.
Put the bottom.
Yeah. So he's just gonna start it off with chicken broth and just
The bottom.
cook the snow peas in that.
You put the snow peas out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just now diba?
Very quick, very quick.
What did he say?
He just said he's gonna
Okay.
do it very quick.
Yes, everything is
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
quick.
So everything is very fast.
Now, put it
That's chicken broth and snow peas.
Yeah.
in the snow peas. Maybe 1 minute.
So it's gonna sit for about a minute.
I mean, yes, they should be crunchy.
And, yeah, just to make them crunchy.
Take out.
And then
What is he actually making here with the snow peas?
we actually have a dish that's just on the buffet that's just snow peas itself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Or so either do that or add
I love
some kind of
them.
meat. Yeah.
And while I'm
It's one of
cooking
our
them, I
favorites.
eat them
Yeah.
raw.
Yeah. It's one of the favorites. It's just so crispy. People just want the crispy
Now,
vegetables.
Christine, this whole thing, he is able to wash the pan while he's cooking, actually.
Yeah, you can just dump it because the way it's set up, it'll just filter out. And then
Stop,
you
put
just,
it in. Put the wine.
Now, what is that?
Cooking wine.
ba nói gì?
Cooking wine.
Cooking wine.
Cooking wine.
Yeah.
What is he making?
Little bit oil.
A little bit of oil. Ba để làm gì?
But what is he making, Christine?
Maybe,
Yeah.
one teaspoon.
Ba để làm gì? Ba để làm gì? Ba để nấu gì?
No teaspoon.
Oh, he's gonna throw the snow peas back in that. So
Oh,
he's gonna put
all
it
right.
with some
For
sauce.
flavor.
Yes.
Okay.
Little bit sugar.
A little bit of sugar.
Ah.
Little bit.
Yeah.
What is that?
Chicken powder.
Chicken powder.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chicken powder.
Little bit.
A little bit of salt.
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 Yeah.
He adds sugar to it.
Powder.
Powder.
Pepper?
Pepper powder.
Pepper powder.
Pepper powder.
Oh, his spices.
Okay.
So it's actually amazing because most of the dishes
Garlic?
they make are only like about 8 spices.
Sure.
That's on this tray right here.
So the 8 spices that are basic to him are pepper, salt,
Chicken powder, pepper powder, maybe a little bit of chili, the garlic. That's basically we can make, and then like the mushroom oyster sauce, and then that's basically
and soy sauce.
soy sauce of course.
He does not use MSG.
No, there's only about 2 items on the buffet that he even uses a little bit of MSG. But
And what are they?
like the chicken wings, maybe a little bit, a little bit, or maybe a little bit of the mugai pan, just a pinch, but not enough. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's all.
And that's all for that.
This
Just snow
one
peas.
maybe 1 minute.
Ready?
No, too long time. No
Yeah.
time.
He says he only cooks it for about a minute because he wants the vegetables to stay
They
crispy.
should be crispy.
Yeah.
Sure.
So he'll just
And
saute
I
like
don't
that.
know how he keeps them crispy on the buffet, but he does.
Yeah.
Well, probably because they come and eat them so quickly.
That's probably the secret.
You want to grab one of those?
Yeah, very, very clean.
Yeah, grab,
No, you can't with your fingers?
Yeah.
Okay.
grab my finger.
Okay. Okay.
One.
Yes. All right,
All right,
next.
so that's done. So then he'll clear out his wok with some hot broth. So he'll just clean it off with the hot broth.
So he washes it, sterilizes it right there.
Yes.
This equipment is a fortune.
Yeah.
This was purchased in Orlando.
Yeah. We buy most of our materials from
Put
Orlando.
pepper stick.
So he's gonna start with pepper steak now. This is next
Okay,
item.
pepper steak. He is so cute, and he never loses his disposition.
No, never. He's just always very calm, even keel.
Uh-huh. And your mother also.
Yeah. She runs the front of the house. He runs the back.
Okay. I want your mother to come in too.
Yes.
Now this is, can we see, what is this?
So it's just a pepper steak. He's just gonna let it sit in hot broth first.
All right. What kind of steak does he use?
Bad size steak now.
Pepper stick.
What kind of steak? What meat?
Bad size beef tit now. Pepper steak?
Yeah.
Beef tit now. What kind of meat die side for pepper steak? What kind of
The
steak?
cut.
The cut.
It's okay.
Oh, it's okay.
Whatever it is, it's
Put
good. It's good.
Put the oil.
right, go
Over
ahead.
again first.
Go ahead.
Okay, clean. First,
He's saying he rinses it out first. He cleans
oil,
everything
no
out.
oil.
Yeah.
Now, this one very clean, you see.
Okay.
Very clean, no oil, no nothing.
No, okay.
I will get a little outside.
So he kind of shocks everything. He
Yeah.
takes the vegetables and the steak and he pours boiling water over it.
Yes, because he wants to drain any type of oil or anything. He wants to like clean it through first before he starts
Okay,
preparing.
because I smell seasoning in
Yes.
there.
Yeah, because so they already cooked the steak
Yes.
separately, and
Yes.
he wants to make sure there's no more oil or anything in it. So
Ah-ha.
he'll drain it first with the chicken broth.
Everything clean.
All
Yeah.
right, go
Not
ahead.
even oil, oil.
Just because the taste it'll change the taste if it still has it on there.
Okay.
Then even the more, yeah. Put it in.
So they put a little bit of oil.
Not too much.
What kind of oil does he use?
Last time, what type of oil?
Vegetable oil.
Vegetable oil.
Very clean oil.
Because it's white. I can see. Yes.
Put it in, garlic.
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 Yep.
Even use garlic.
They use garlic a lot. Yeah.
And we have sauce.
I believe that's the brown sauce. That's soy.
Is that soy sauce?
Yep.
Soy sauce. Then the sugar.
Yeah, it's a mixture of soy sauce with sugar in it.
All right.
Yeah. And
I
chicken
never
powder.
knew they used
Yeah.
sugar. That
Yeah.
it's a good combination.
That's usually their base for the brown sauce.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cornstarch.
What is it?
Cornstarch. A little bit of cornstarch. It'll just make the sauce a little bit thicker.
All right.
Then he'll lower the heat just to make it thick enough.
Perfect. And it will continue to thicken because
Yeah.
of the cornstarch. Yeah.
And then he'll add the
Oh. yes.
vegetables and the pepper steak.
This is called. What is the technical? What do we call this on the buffet?
Oh, this is the pepper steak.
It's just called pepper steak.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Delicious.
And that's the pepper steak.
This goes right to the buffet.
Yes.
Oh yes.
So he's showing you some of our most popular dishes, the ones that tend to run out fast.
It shines.
Yeah.
Each one.
So each one he'll do the same process. He'll clean it out with the chicken broth, heat it up the pan, rinse it, and then
It's fantastic because you wind up without any dirty dishes.
yeah.
But I don't understand how he can continue to just throw the water. What is underneath here?
It's actually in the back of the thing. See how it filters in the back?
And it drains out
In
to
the back.
where?
There's a pipe that runs through.
Ah.
And we put the mushroom.
Now he's cooking mushroom. This is gonna be with the mushroom oyster sauce. He's gonna cook it in
Mushroom,
oyster sauce.
mushroom oyster sauce. And these are the white mushrooms?
Yes. So,
That's just water.
oh, that's the chicken broth.
Oh, that's your chicken broth. It's right.
Chicken broth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
One time because you don't need to cook too long.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many people does the restaurant hold?
It holds about, I believe, 150, maybe 200.
And you open up at 11 o'clock in the
11
morning?
o'clock, yep.
And you go straight through?
Yes.
Until what time?
So on Monday through Thursday till 9 o'clock. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday we'll go to 10:30.
It's a long day.
Yes.
Because your mother is behind the cash register all day.
And he's behind
he's in the kitchen
kitchen.
all day.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a restaurant.
That is your soy sauce again?
Yep, that's his base. So anything with brown.
Okay.
We have to put some.
So he'll start with the soy sauce and then he'll also add the oyster sauce.
This is a cooking show.
Yeah,
Oyster sauce.
Yeah.
Does oyster sauce have to be kept in the refrigerator after it's been opened by me?
Yeah, you can put it in the refrigerator. They cook it so fast, they'll go through that whole thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I know they do.
Yeah.
But when I open oyster sauce, do I
I
have
would
to-
keep it in the refrigerator, yeah,
Okay.
just to maintain it.
Is oyster sauce really made from oysters?
I don't know. You know, I don't know if it's just like it's called oyster sauce because it goes well with oysters, or it's actually made from oyster
I
sauce.
don't know, and you know what? I should have checked out on it.
And the mushroom, the sausage, little bit thick.
He wants it to be a little bit thick. It's not supposed to be too.
Well, because
liquidy,
the waters
so-
will throw, the mushrooms
Exactly.
throw off water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very simple.
Where was your dad born?
He was born in Nanning, China. Yeah.
And came here?
So that's like close to Vietnam. It's borderline where Vietnam is, and then he actually met my mom coming to America. Yeah.
So they were married before they came to America?
No, they got married once they came to America.
But they knew each other. They came together?
Yeah, they met on the boat or
Oh, for
whatever.
goodness
Yeah.
sake.
So,
And then did they go to New York first?
no, they actually went to Orlando.
Oh.
Yeah. So and that's why they both started restaurant industry in Orlando.
My goodness.
Yeah.
And why did he throw that up? Oh, he's cleaning
Cleaning it, yeah.
I'm missing while I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait, but show. Oh, they're beautiful.
Yeah, mushroom. Very good.
Oh, and good for you. And healthy. Vitamin D.
Yeah.
Oh, I love mushrooms.
Yeah.
And they are filled with vitamin D. Yes.
Yes.
This one,
So he's got to start making mugai pan. It has chicken already in it and broccoli and carrots. So he'll start with that.
This is the one that I usually grab first because the
Yeah.
broccoli is still
So
crunchy.
crispy, yeah. So he's ready prepared that, and it's been boiled already in water. So when he starts with the sauce, the chicken's basically already done.
The chicken is cooked,
Ready to cook, and the vegetables already been cooked as well, but
So
not too much.
If the vegetables just blanched.
Yes.
Okay.
So nothing's been added yet. It's just been boiled to where it's done. And so then he'll add it to the chicken broth.
You know, it's all very simple
Yes.
when it's done right.
Yeah.
When he does it right, and it amazes me how so many Chinese restaurants can mess it up.
I think it's that timing thing more so. He knows,
Uh-huh.
the right time to take things out.
So he just put it in there for a second.
Yeah. He wants to
And-
stay crispy.
Oh, looky. He throws away more chicken broth than he.
So add garlic, a little bit of oil,
What was that?
garlic. Not too high is what he's saying. He loves solid garlic. Okay, so then I heat it up for a little bit. So add that soy sauce mix with the sugar in it.
Okay. Here we go again.
That's with the cornstarch. That's to thicken the sauce again.
Uh-huh. All right, I have the rhythm now.
Yeah.
It's a pattern.
Yes.
And different vegetables, different meats, but basically the
Base of
same
song bok.
ingredient. And yet they all taste different.
Yes. Yep. That's it's crazy how you can make about 100 different dishes with the same sauce.
Isn't that wonderful? Well, they say that the cookbooks that sell are those with 5 ingredients in them.
Yep.
Because people look at a long list and they close the book.
跟那个坑泡好吧？跟那坑泡啊？
No. Chicken broccoli.
Oh, this is chicken broccoli. I'm sorry. I thought he was making mugai pan because it starts the very same way.
Alright.
I saw the brown sauce.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So this would be the chicken with broccoli.
colors are wonderful.
A lot of vegetables.
Okay.
All right, so that's broccoli.
Beautiful.
Huh?
Beautiful.
Okay.
Now the moo guy pan. What
I'm
is he
not
going to
sure.
do
I
now?
don't know if he's gonna make this one or the
Okay. Now what is this over here I'm looking at?
So this is ready the fried chicken. He'll make
Oh, okay.
a General Tso's chicken from
Okay.
it.
You know my favorite is your egg foo young.
Oh yeah, he loves. That's one of the things.
I have a thing about egg foo young. I love it.
A lot of restaurants don't put that on their buffet, the egg
Uh-huh.
foo young, because it's very difficult actually to make. It's
Yes.
more time consuming and you have to have the technique down. It's a little bit harder. He's gonna make General Tso's chicken. So
These are fried chicken wings.
yeah. No, it'll be the General Tso's chicken.
Oh, this General Chow
Yeah.
chicken.
So-
So they're fried chicken tenders.
Chicken should have been fried, yep, to make it crispy.
Okay.
Dry out.
Is it white meat?
Yes.
Okay.
So they said they'll let it basically drain all the oil first. See how there's none left in there.
They're not
Yeah.
oily. They're not
Chili
greasy.
sauce.
And the chili sauce,
Chil-
a little bit chili.
Not Heinz chili sauce, but chili sauce with chili
Yes.
in it.
Yes. A little bit of garlic. And this is his, the General Tso's chicken sauce. It's specially made just for the General Tso. It's a
And
little bit
wait,
sweeter.
What is in there now?
The General Tso's chicken sauce. It's a little bit of brown sauce, but it has has some sweetened in it. It's like a red sauce, just specially made for the General Tso. So it's by itself.
Okay. So
There's vinegar
and
in
he
it.
has the oil with the chili in it, and then a little bit of the sweet to make the General Chow
Yes.
sauce. Okay.
Vinegar, sugar.
Vinegar and sugar.
Oh.
Some cooking wine.
Some cooking
Everything,
wine.
put it together.
That basically what consists of his red sauce.
Little bit this one. Little bit.
He's just showing you everything.
So he's showing me the cornstarch again and
Chicken
the chicken
powder,
Yeah. Okay. All the essentials. This is everybody's favorite. When our grandchildren come, they want to come and just eat the General Chow.
I think it's everyone's favorite.
And in fact, you know, I cook constantly. But when they come, they say, go to that place and get us General
General
Chow.
Chow.
So I cook for the adults,
Yeah.
and I let the children eat Skinny's food.
Yeah. So he'll pour a little bit at the bottom.
Take some. This one. No, put it together.
He's gonna separate it first because he doesn't want it to get too dry. So he'll separate some of it, cook it, some of it, and then pour back on top.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one.
A little bit of chicken broth back into the thing.
Okay.
This one.
Okay.
So he's diluted one of the ones, and then the other one he's kept the same. And he'll add some cornstarch to it.
Does your mother cook?
Yes, she does. She actually, it's funny because she cooks at home. Like my dad does not cook at home at all.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so it's funny because when we're here, he always cooks. When we're at home, he never cooks. My
Okay.
mom
All right.
always
Now,
cooks.
I remember in the little restaurant over at Gold Triangle,
Yes.
we would go in, and your dad's expertise actually is fish.
Oh,
He
seafood
loves
is his
fresh
best.
fish, and we would go in and he would cook the whole fresh
whole
fish.
fish, yeah.
He would steam it with all the wonderful vegetables.
Yes.
And if I came in here, like on a quiet time or called before, and asked him to just make us a dinner, would he do that?
Of course, yes. You just gotta tell him. That's his favorite. He loves making anything seafood.
Yes.
It's his specialty. Yeah. He has a seafood sauce too.
Okay.
So that'll be the General Tso.
Okay.
Yep.
Little bit more salt. You put outside, no dry.
Yeah. So if you add, you keep some sauce at the bottom. It'll keep the chicken moist.
Uh-huh. Okay, is your dad finished now?
Yep. He's,
So now what? Now we get the crew, right?
Yeah.
Looking.
All
Okay,
right.
come on in. This is a show. This is all we had
Everyone
last time.
Everyone
Okay.
yell. All right.
This is
Daddy.
unbelievable. Come on in.
Daddy.
This is
No, Daddy. No.
this is the assembly line that's going to be like, what do you call it? No, come cook. This is an assembly line. Like, I mean, it's just an amazing
Yes.
thing. Okay.
All right, so they'll start.
Yeah. Do your thing. Do your thing. And they actually can make how many dishes in how many minutes?
Well, you just saw 4, right, in about 24 minutes.
Yes.
So now if you have 3 of them, I mean,
They
They
just
make-
keep
yeah.
piling that food out all day long.
so they pretty much put out the whole buffet in about 30 minutes.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Wait, where's your mother?
I think she walked outside.
She left.
Running the front of the house again.
Okay, well, now there are how many of them on the assembly line who come in here?
I would say there's about 3 in the back here, and then there'll be 2 food runners usually.
I see.
1 to 2 food runners.
I see. Where's Mom? Would you please come in here? Hurry. Excuse me, a camera on Mom. The mother of the year, the mother of the century. You're amazing.
Thank you.
Raising all these beautiful children and in the front of this house all the time.
Yeah.
Hats off to you. Applause to the mother of the century.
Thank you. My working hat. Very, very happy.
All right, get back to the cash register. Goodbye. Okay, is our camera ready to follow us out to the buffet? Yes.
Okay, so the buffet consists of 4 bars.
Now this is your sushi
This
bar.
would be our sushi bar.
And it's
So
beautiful.
on this side would be like the raw sushi. Midsection's cooked. And the other side would be the seafood. Oysters, mussels.
Yeah, all fresh.
Shrimp, all fresh.
Raw
All
clams,
created.
oysters.
Yep. So while we were in the back making
Is this a
the-
separate concession?
Yes, it is. But they made it all just this morning too. So while
Yes.
you guys were watching the back, he was creating
I
the
saw
front.
because
Yeah.
it was empty when we came
Exactly.
in.
So everything's
Okay. Now,
made fresh every day.
It's beautiful.
Wow.
It,
Yeah.
it is fresh every day,
Yeah.
and the ice is white. No, we're starting
So this
here.
is the first warm bar.
Yes.
So this is the soups and the fish,
Yes.
and then some of the fried items.
And then you have your sweet and sour soup.
Salmon.
Your
We
sour.
always- hot and sour soup, seafood soup, wonton soup, and egg drop soup. And we create these 4 soups every day.
And
Yeah.
I mix them together.
Yes.
My husband Buddy takes the egg drop soup and the wonton and puts them together.
Yep.
But I take all 4 and put them together.
Yeah. And this is our second hot bar. It's with the lo mein, the fried rice, some of the top entrees.
It's gorgeous. It's fresh. It's just wonderful. These are the desserts.
So this is the cold bar. This is a salad.
salads.
Salad on one side and then the dessert bar on the other.
Oh, yes. Okay, this is another thing. Your
Yeah.
chocolate pudding and your tapioca pudding.
Yes, and actually the servers are the ones that create that. Yeah.
Really?
So they prepare that and they do the banana pudding as well.
Nobody needs tapioca pudding. I mean, nobody, and it's my favorite. I can't resist it. All right, there's another thing that you have here
Oh,
that
one of our favorites. Yes. So
Yes.
this is the peanut candy. It's just sugar-coated peanuts.
crunch.
Yeah.
And I put it underneath the chocolate pudding.
Yes, it's so good.
Christine, I'm so happy that you're here. Thank you for coming in from Shands
Yeah.
to be with us today.
Thank you for being here,
I
supporting
really-
my parents.
I
mean,
appreciate it,
yeah.
honestly, and lots of luck to your folks always,
you.
and to you and your sisters and your brother in all of your endeavors. But this
you.
restaurant, Wasabi, it is a landmark now,
Thank
and
you.
we're so lucky to have it here.
We
Thank
appreciate
you.
you.
Give me a
Thank
hug.
you so much.